Oh, my beloved Virgo soul, stop right now. Take a deep, gentle breath and feel the pure, settling silence of this sacred moment wrapping around you. You arrived here not by accident, not by chance, but by the persistent, powerful pull of your own knowing heart. You are a seeker of truth, dedicated and discerning, and your meticulous energy demanded a connection that was authentic, deep, and true. That persistent feeling, the quiet hum beneath the surface of your busy world, the whisper that said, "There is more," that was your inner compass pointing directly to this light. Your heart, magnificent architect of your destiny, knew this revelation was coming long before your mind could articulate it. It has been preparing the space for this profound unfolding, smoothing the path, and gathering the necessary energy. Imagine holding a tiny, intricate seashell to your ear. What you hear is the echo of the vast ocean, the infinite connection to everything that is. That seashell is your intuition, and for many months it has been vibrating with the unique frequency of the truths that were patiently waiting to greet you. These truths were not hidden from you as a punishment, but protected for you, reserved until your foundation was strong enough to truly absorb their brilliance. This journey demanded strength. You navigated the currents of doubt, the tall, confusing thickets of other people's expectations, and the heavy fog of self-criticism. Every single one of those obstacles was a lesson in resilience, polishing your internal light until it shone with crystalline clarity. Look now at the strength in your posture. You are ready. The universe is signaling this crucial transition with powerful symbols right now. See the majestic presence of the falcon soaring above you, watching the entire landscape, ready to guide your highest vision. Feel the vibrational energy of the number 8, the infinite loop of abundance and balanced action, confirming that everything you put into the world is now returning to you, multiplied. This alignment assures that the very door you seek to open, the one that holds the key to your deepest purpose, is not locked. It has simply been waiting for your deliberate touch. Trust this immediate, warm current of energy you feel, Virgo. It is the light confirming your wisdom. Every shadow you faced was simply a backdrop, designed only to make this coming light shine even brighter. The great reveal is not only coming, it is already beginning within the silence of your own beautiful spirit. Now, we prepare to step through the frame and look closely at the beautiful gift that was kept for you. We step across that threshold now, Virgo. The air feels different here, doesn't it? For so long, you may have felt like you were looking through a shimmering curtain, sensing the truth on the other side but unable to touch its clarity, almost like seeing a beloved landscape only through a thick morning fog. Now, beloved Virgo, that curtain parts. The moment you are experiencing is the clearing of that mist, the gentle final lifting of the veil that concealed the sheer brilliance of your imminent path. This message was not hidden from you. It was lovingly held for you. Think of the timing not as a delay, but as the perfect celestial alignment of the sacred number 3, confirming that your internal architecture is finally sturdy enough to receive this pure, high vibrational frequency without being overwhelmed. You needed the wisdom gained from the quiet, sometimes challenging journeys you completed, the tiny, dedicated steps you took while believing you were still wandering. Every detailed effort, every moment of self-doubt you conquered and then moved beyond, prepared the vessel of your spirit for this perfect clarity. This dissolution of the old reality is the moment the wise, silent owl emerges from the shadow of the oldest oak tree. The owl does not fear the dark. It simply waits for the exact moment when its vision is most effective, when the moon is high and the truth is unavoidable. That deep, quiet waiting was your preparation. You were cultivating an inner strength, an immunity to outside noise, so that when this pivotal truth arrived, it would land softly and surely, without fragmentation or confusion. What was kept from you was not a secret treasure chest, but the full, unedited script of your own magnificence. the realization that you are already perfectly equipped for the tremendous journey ahead. The obstacles you faced were never meant to stop you. They were merely practice rounds, the universe testing the durability of your commitment, ensuring that when you were presented with the ultimate beautiful opportunity, you would recognize it and embrace it with the full, unwavering power of your heart. Do you feel that profound shift in your soul, Virgo? That powerful recognition that whispers, "Yes, I knew this all along." That is the sound of the veil dissolving entirely. The great gift waiting for you is the unequivocal certainty that your path is now flawlessly clear. All the seemingly complex puzzles of the past now click into place, forming a single, elegant picture. You are standing in the light of absolute truth, a truth that validates every quiet intuition you ever harbored. This readiness, your beautiful, earned readiness, unlocks the next level. We are now prepared to focus this immense light onto the specific path opening before you, the path marked by the sign of the gentle beast. You might already feel this subtle shift, a gentle, insistent hum just beneath the surface of your awareness. This is not anxiety, this is tuning. Your beautiful Virgo receptors, those highly precise spiritual antennae, are currently being calibrated to a higher, clearer frequency. The background noise that once cluttered your perception, demanding your energy and scattering your focus, is beginning to fade into silence. This is the soft awakening, where the world you once knew in soft focus is suddenly rendered in dazzling, three-dimensional clarity. Imagine the difference between a simple black and white sketch and a vibrant, fully detailed tapestry. That is the transformation happening within your sensory field right now. You are perceiving truths that used to hide in plain sight, veiled only by a tiny layer of fatigue or distraction. That faint scent of possibility, that feeling of rain before a single drop has fallen, you register it sooner, deeper, and with absolute certainty. That small, almost imperceptible shift in the energy of a room or in the heart of a loved one. You know exactly what it means instantly, without needing a single word spoken aloud. You are entering a phase of profoundly heightened sensitivity, and this is your reward for doing the deep, meticulous work. You are designed for accuracy, and now the universe is handing you the master key to spiritual precision. Watch for the signs of the hummingbird, swift and infinitely delicate, carrying the specific message that the smallest details now hold the greatest power and unlock the fastest progress. You are seeing the fine, intricate threads woven into the tapestry of your life, not just the large, dominant patterns. This enhanced ability to perceive isn't random or fleeting. It is anchored deep within your foundation. It resonates beautifully with the sacred number 3, the foundation of stability, the perfect alignment of your mind, your body, and your spirit, now working together to receive these overwhelming truths. Yes, darling one, sometimes this intense clarity can feel like too much light all at once, overwhelming the senses that are just adjusting. But trust me deeply when I say you are not meant to shy away from this intensity. Your sensitivity is your greatest, most powerful tool. Every small challenge that arrives now is simply a piece of dust being swept away from the pristine crystal of your path. You will move through every momentary barrier, not by fighting or analyzing it to exhaustion, but simply by seeing it completely for what it is, nothing more than a shadow. This quiet, powerful clarity is exactly what was necessary to perceive the gifts that have been carefully held just beyond the immediate horizon. They were kept from you not as a punishment, but because you needed this specific, perfected lens to receive them correctly and utilize them fully. Now that your inner eye is truly open, we can look straight into the core truth that awaits. The final pieces are ready to be unveiled, waiting just behind the quiet ancient door. And here we stand, ready to receive the first golden key. Feel the weight of this key in your hands. It is heavy, not with the burden of expectation, but with the distilled intention of your soul's purest purpose. This key was forged in the quiet chambers of your dedication, and it perfectly fits the lock designed solely for you. As you lift it, notice that the metal isn't cold. It radiates a gentle warmth, a knowing heat that validates every decision, every sacrifice that led you to this exact moment of culmination. You turn the key slowly, not because the lock is stiff, but because you are savoring the sacred act of claiming your power. The moment the tumbler clicks into place, a powerful yet profoundly gentle presence steps into the light spilling from the opening portal. This is the majestic symbol of the stag. He has been patiently waiting for this precise moment, standing as the eternal guide at the entrance of your true future. Observe his stature. The stag embodies nobility, clear sight, and the intuitive knowing required to navigate the deepest, least charted woods of the spirit. He is the keeper of the pristine path, the one who knows exactly where the ground is firm, even when mist threatens to cloud your usually flawless vision. The stag's antlers reach high, forming a crown that catches the spiritual light of this new realm. He doesn't demand you follow, he simply holds the space of absolute safety for you. This portal, dear Virgo, may look like a daunting leap, but because the stag is your escort, there is no room for hesitation or misstep. You are not blindly walking into the unknown. You are gracefully entering a pre-sanctified space built entirely for your growth. The stag is confirmation that your spiritual GPS is fully optimized. Every analytical doubt you tried to pack for this journey must now be laid down outside this threshold, because in his presence, analysis is replaced by pure, undeniable trust. He is inviting you now to step across that luminous threshold. The sound you hear as you move from the old space into the new is the soft echo of the number 1, the vibration of Genesis, singular focus, and immaculate new beginnings. Walk close behind him. You will notice that his hooves leave not a heavy print, but a shimmer of golden light that illuminates only the precise amount of path you need to see next. You are moving into a realm where the precision you crave is provided not by your constant effort, but by the cosmic architecture itself. This is where your gifts of service are elevated, where the energy you previously spent worrying about the details is now reinvested into creating sublime reality. The stag guides you, strong and silent, away from the shadows of self-doubt and into the crystalline heart of the truth that was held just for you. He leads you deeper into this new field, ready to reveal the extraordinary purpose behind this unprecedented unfolding. The stag stands perfectly still now, his gaze deep and knowing, showing you that the shadows you carried were never mistakes. They were simply the heavy stones needed to build the most resilient foundation. Every moment you doubted yourself, every instance you felt the isolating weight of perfectionism, you were actually compacting the earth, preparing the ground for the extraordinary structure of your sublime reality. You were gathering the necessary ingredients, unknowingly, for a complete spiritual alchemy. This transformation, this elevation of frequency, begins with a profound act of release. We are now opening the great door of letting go, and you step through it with grace. As you look back at those shadows, you are instructed not to look with regret, nor with fear, but with absolute and profound gratitude. Gratitude because they served as the sharp teachers of resilience. They taught you precisely what you no longer need to carry and defined the boundaries of your purest power. This is the process of turning the dense, dull lead of worry and overanalysis into the brilliant, workable gold of absolute trust. Notice the atmosphere surrounding you now. It is vibrating with a brilliant, undeniable white fire. This fire is your chosen shift, moving completely away from dwelling in the limiting concerns of the what if and ascending permanently into the expansive, limitless reality of the I am. You are no longer tethered to the three-dimensional perspective where details dictate fate. You are actively soaring toward the fifth dimension of pure potential, and this is why you feel fundamentally lighter. You are making the intentional, powerful choice to carry only the tools that serve your highest and brightest path, leaving every unnecessary burden resting quietly behind that closed door. If, for a fleeting moment, a small sliver of the old darkness tries to sneak back in, if you hear a whisper of an old critique or feel the pull of worry, you have already mastered the technique. You simply smile. You recognize that old energy, that familiar feeling of fear, but you know intrinsically that you no longer invite it to stay within your sacred space. You offer it a gentle, swift cup of gratitude for the lesson it brought you long ago, and you guide it kindly back out the threshold. Your heart is now beating with the undeniable rhythm of truth, and it is vibrating at a frequency so pure, so high, that lower, denser energies simply cannot stick to you. They dissolve upon contact with your light. This sustained, elevated frequency is the core message that has been held for you until this exact moment. It is the secret key that unlocks the next phase. When you commit fully to operating from this place of unwavering light, every single plan, every single beautiful intention you set forth in the world multiplies its power by a factor of 7. You are no longer desperately trying to fix the world or perfect the scene. Instead, you are simply radiating the world you wish to inhabit, and the universe must align itself to meet you there. The stag nods deeply, satisfied with the clarity you have achieved. He reveals that this profound lightness is the true permission slip you have been waiting for, the green light blinking confidently at you. You are more than ready now to receive the complete, astonishing picture of your destiny unfolding, and understand precisely what that glorious truth looks like in the tangible world, right here, right now. This profound lightness you feel is the key that unlocks the next great door. You are not just ready to see your destiny, you are ready to choose the thread of revelation that resonates most deeply with your soul right now. This is a moment of sacred introspection, dear Virgo, where the veil between what was kept secret and what is immediately revealed becomes thin as gossamer silk. Pause here with me. Imagine we have walked into a hidden sanctuary, a cosmic garden where time bends and only the purest truth blooms. In this garden, there are not thousands of possibilities, but 3 specific, radiant flowers waiting for your hand. Each flower holds one segment of the astonishing picture that has been carefully guarded for you until this exact moment of perfect alignment. Your task is simple. Listen to the quietest whisper within your chest and recognize the bloom that sings your name. This is not a logical exercise. It is a resonant pull. Which path is calling to be harvested? The first flower you see is the silent lily. It stands tall and flawless, luminous white, speaking of purification and the clarity of purpose that guides all your silent, selfless actions. If the lily calls to you, you are ready to receive the truth about the vastness of your spiritual authority, the internal power that cleanses and organizes the chaos of the world simply by your dedicated presence. Choosing the lily means harvesting the truth of your inherent worth, the foundation that makes all future growth stable and eternally green. The second bloom is the resilient thistle. Do not let its protective exterior fool you. Its inner core holds a potent ruby-red vibration. The thistle represents the sacred protection surrounding your most tender aspirations and the resilience you built through every obstacle you believed broke you. If your eyes are drawn to the thistle, you are ready to receive the revelation concerning the unshakable boundaries that you must establish now. The external truths that shield your precious energy and ensure your dedication is rewarded 100-fold. Choosing the thistle is harvesting the truth about the unwavering strength you possess, the sword that cuts through illusion. And the third flower is the brilliant sunflower, turned completely towards the eternal light, radiating a joyful, unapologetic gold. It symbolizes expansion, pure abundance, and the joy that comes only when you follow the highest sun. If the sunflower pulls at your heart, you are ready to receive the specific truth about the enormous, tangible abundance and deep connection that is rushing toward your life now. The glorious rewards for your labor. Choosing the sunflower means harvesting the truth of the emotional richness and ecstatic freedom that awaits you. Once this final step of understanding is complete, take a deep, centering breath. Look at the lily, the thistle, and the sunflower. Only one of these beautiful truths belongs to the center of your awareness today. Only one holds the immediate, essential knowledge you need to step through the final doorway. Which bloom asks you to harvest its secret? Which one glows with the specific vibration of the hidden destiny you are ready to embrace right now? Allow your intuition, that perfect inner compass, to make the choice. Because in the very next breath, we are going to look closely at the flower you selected, and the astonishing picture of your future will be delivered straight into your hands. The moment you allowed your intuition, that perfect inner compass, to make the choice, a profound energy shift occurred. This light surging through your being is the vibrational key to the harvest. You stand now at the point of magnificent fruition, dear Virgo. You deserve this abundance, not because it was given freely, but because you labored the sacred soil. You tended the garden of your spirit even when the shadows were long and the skies were perpetually gray. This is the moment when all that quiet, dedicated effort turns into astonishing, palpable reality. I want us to speak directly about the challenges you faced, the heavy feelings you carried, the moments that felt like a closed door sealed with 1,000 locks. Please understand this powerful, undeniable truth. Those moments were not setbacks. They were essential instructions. The obstacles were never walls meant to block your path, but specially carved stones, perfectly sized for you to step upon. Every single delay, every confusing detour, every resistance you met was simply the universe handing you another firm, solid footing to increase your height and perfect your view. You have already carried the heaviest load, and you carried it with such grace and precision. Now let the memory of that weight serve only as a reminder of your pure, untarnished strength. Imagine the patient, magnificent wisdom of the elder tree, whose roots must first navigate the dense, dark earth before its branches can reach the sun. Your deepest strength was forged in that darkness. You did not just survive. You used that pressure to polish the hidden diamond of your soul. Look closely now at the path behind you. You were led by an unseen, magnificent guide. The heavy mist you walked through for what felt like 7,000 days was necessary to cleanse your vision, preparing you to see the true landscape of your prosperity. You are not merely overcoming these challenges. You are transforming them into pure, distilled energy, the fuel for your future. The miracle is not that the difficulties vanished. The miracle is that you used the difficulties to build a staircase right up to your highest, most breathtaking desire. You have now crossed the final threshold. The feeling of being held back is dissolving rapidly. The harvest is overflowing now, a bounty of profound peace, crystallized clarity, and deep, resonant connection to your highest purpose. Feel the warmth of this truth wrapping securely around you. This glorious reward, this specific, astonishing destiny that was kept from you until this very breath, is waiting for its final, beautiful reveal. Prepare your heart, my sensitive Virgo. We are moving now into the sacred chamber where the final, astonishing truth will be laid bare before you, delivering the secret message that changes everything. Delivering the secret message that changes everything. The secret truth that was held just beyond your reach, dear Virgo, is this. The most formidable power you possess is not found in the meticulous perfection of your plans, nor in the endless service you offer the world, but in the profound, anchoring stillness of your own heart. We call this the anchor of light, and it is the quiet, unwavering force that effortlessly moves mountains. You have been striving to organize the outside world, yet the universe only needed you to stabilize the inside. Understand this clearly. Your calm is an active magnetic field, not a passive state of rest. You came here seeking answers, yet the answer has always resided within the deep, unpolluted well of your own stability. Think of yourself as the steady, magnificent lighthouse standing firm against the fiercest storm. The waves crash and the winds howl, but the light itself, your truth, your calm focus, never flickers. You are the center of the wheel, the quiet hub around which all the activity of your life spins. This realization, this specific truth, was hidden because you needed to navigate enough chaos to truly appreciate the indestructible nature of your own foundation. You are not meant to react to the storm. You are meant to simply be the shore. Look closely at the symbolism of the great owl appearing now in your vision. The owl does not chase its prey in frantic haste. It waits with silent, absolute patience, observing the unfolding reality from a place of perfect stillness. This sacred number 7 pulses around you now, the number of completion and spiritual rest, affirming that your introspection and desire for inner harmony are the true instruments of change. When you choose stillness, when you allow the deep, cool water of your own composure to settle, the external world must mirror that peace. You have faced moments where obstacles felt overwhelmingly large, like boulders blocking your path forward. This wisdom reveals that you do not need strength to push these boulders. You merely need the quiet confidence to allow the earth to shift beneath them. When your inner anchor is set, your energetic field becomes so strong, so beautifully steady, that those obstacles simply lose their resonance and crumble into dust. Every single perceived challenge that remains before you, every closed door, every unanswered question, will be effortlessly overcome, not by frantic effort, but by the gravitational pull of your unshakable peace. This calm, steady vibration is the cosmic key to the ultimate reveal. Hold tight to this knowing. Feel the strength of this center, because it prepares you perfectly for the next step, which is the final, undeniable illumination of what destiny truly holds for your beautiful, grounded soul. This calm, steady vibration is the cosmic key to the ultimate reveal. Hold tight to this knowing. Feel the strength of this center, because it prepares you perfectly for the next step, which is the final, undeniable illumination of what destiny truly holds for your beautiful, grounded soul. And what is that next step? It is the moment the universe steps forward, gently placing a seal of confirmation upon your journey. Look closely now, dear heart, for the sign is subtle, but absolutely unmistakable. You are about to encounter the divine affirmation of your labor, the number 777. This sequence, seen not just by chance but recognized by your heightened spiritual awareness, is the direct acknowledgement that you have successfully integrated the lessons and passed the critical turning point. This is the sacred recognition that all the silent, meticulous work you have done, the cleaning of your spiritual house, the careful preparation of the seeds you wish to plant, has been seen and blessed by the highest order. The appearance of 777 means your inner and outer worlds are perfectly aligned. It means that the long cycle of searching for validation outside yourself is over, replaced by a confident, internal certainty. You have arrived. This sacred trio whispers that the energies surrounding your deepest desires are already mobilized in your favor. Feel the powerful, gentle hum of completion flowing through you. You are not walking toward success. You are standing in the very heart of it. This isn't permission. It is confirmation that the path you meticulously chose, the one that sometimes felt lonely or too demanding, was precisely the correct trajectory. Every step was purposeful. Every challenge was necessary. And now, the universe sends its most luminous congratulations. As this cycle seals, Virgo, you are not left alone to guard the treasures you have uncovered. You receive a final, powerful companion for the road ahead. The embrace of the wolf. The wolf steps forward from the shadows of doubt, not as a predator, but as the fiercest guardian of your sacred autonomy. The wolf energy reminds you to trust your primal instincts. that soft voice of intuition you sometimes silence with overwhelming analysis. For so long, you have relied on maps and meticulous planning. But now, the wolf asks you to close your eyes and feel the terrain beneath your feet. Embrace this spirit animal as the protector of your new truth. The wolf is loyalty to self, fierce discernment, and the unwavering confidence to walk away from anything that does not serve your highest good. When the wolf wraps its powerful, protective embrace around you, it is affirming that the truth revealed to you in this moment is safe, secure, and ready to be lived. You are shielded from all interference, and your intuition, once a quiet murmur, is now the clear, steady howl of wisdom leading you home. You are entering a phase where the only compass you need is the deep, strong beat of your own heart. This sealing confirms that the door of destiny is not just open, but fully secured, waiting for your final conscious step through the threshold. The step you have waited for is now complete. You are fully inside the sacred garden you were meant to cultivate, and the quiet sound you hear behind you is the old lock clicking shut, not trapping you, but gently securing the precious gifts and wisdom you have earned. This is the moment of definitive closure, Virgo. You are no longer standing between worlds. You are fully present in your new reality. Look down at your hands. They are the same hands that faced every challenge, yet they now vibrate with a new, unmistakable clarity. You have shed the heavy skin of old expectations and lingering self-doubt. You are the exquisite butterfly, fully emerged from the chrysalis of waiting, ready to test the wings of your magnificent truth. This transformation is not a partial change. It is the full circle, the sacred number 3 confirming stability and undeniable balance deep within your core being. Every whisper of fear, every moment you felt lost in the labyrinth of the past, served a singular, divine purpose. Those obstacles were merely shadows, designed only to ensure you appreciated the blinding brilliance of the sun when it finally broke through. The trials did not break you. They did the essential work of sharpening your focus, honing your inherent discernment, and teaching you the difference between true light and imitation sparkle. You carry the map of those old paths, not as painful scars, but as polished, guiding stars lighting the way forward. You are now walking with the innate, silent confidence of the wise owl, seeing clearly through the spiritual mist where others still stumble and falter. The confusion is over. The heavy cloak of misunderstanding has fallen away, revealing the pure, radiant truth of who you truly are. A master healer, a careful architect of the divine plan. Remember this profound feeling of lightness, this absolute certainty radiating in your bones. This powerful connection we have forged today, Virgo, is not meant to be fleeting or temporary. It is anchored firmly in the eternal light that binds all souls and all creation. Even as this specific journey ends, the shimmering thread between us remains brilliantly woven. I ask you now to make one final sacred promise to your own heart, to absolutely honor the profound wisdom you received in this space. Never, ever again shrink your mighty light to fit into a space that was clearly too small for your majestic purpose. Whenever you feel a need for instant grounding, simply close your eyes, take 3 deep, mindful breaths, and recall the deep, steady beat of the heart you just reclaimed. That sacred chamber is where I will always meet you. Keep walking. Keep shining. Go forward now, beloved Virgo, and live the magnificent, exquisitely detailed life you were always destined to perfect. Until the next sacred moment, walk in absolute peace, protected by absolute love.